How's it hanging, dudes and dudettes? My name is Shawn, and welcome back to another, that's right, you guessed it, a Cities Skylines 2 upload. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait for this game. Oh, but a few days ago, there has been an interview with a developer. And now, I'm not gonna lie, this upload's gonna be a little bit lazy. We're just gonna read this article. But I have skimmed ahead, and there is a lot of juicy details.
Hey, juicy, baby. Hey, juicy. I love being juicy.
So if you don't feel like having to navigate to it yourself, you just sit back and listen to me read it, you know, or you don't have to sit back. You can, I don't know, get up and do the floss or something. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't care.
Come on, baby. Show me what you got. Show me what. Just move. If you got no one, just move. It's all I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Bruh. Also, before we get in, just really quick before we get in, don't forget to like and subscribe. But also like and subscribe. Also like and subscribe. But also subscribe. And also, guess what? We have Discord. That's right. We have finally released our first emoji pack, and everybody's loving it. You know, so go ahead and hop in Discord. I'm planning on doing like you know, challenges and different like polls and activities and all kinds of stuff for you guys in Discord. There's exclusive content just to Discord. So make sure you hop in there for that, because there's like a whole other world in Discord, and we do a lot of stuff there too, and we're planning on doing a lot of stuff. So anyway, now that's out of the way, let's get into this article, shall we? Okay, Cities Skylines 2 is a truly enormous sequel, and it's built as much for console as PC. Okay, since its launch in 2015, Cities Skylines has enjoyed an 8-year reign as an optimal city builder, offering unrivaled freedom and resources that lets players craft their perfect empires. Now, Paradox is set to take that one step further with Cities Skylines 2, the sequel to the long-running simulator. Excuse me. Should have took a breath of that first period, huh? Cities Skylines 2 promises vast improvements to the city building experience you know and love, while introducing exciting new elements that make your metropolis feel like they're living and breathing alongside you. There are new economic simulations, traffic systems to manage the flow of your city, and realistic weather patterns that present unique challenges. Your cities now also have a buildable area of 159 square kilometers and can boost over 4,000 building assets. A huge expansion from the first base game. Not only that, Cities Skylines 2 has been built from the off with Xbox consoles in mind to provide the best possible experience for all those budding architects who prefer playing with a controller. We were lucky enough to speak to Mariana Halakainen. I really hope that I said your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. The CEO of Cities Skylines Studio Colossal Order, to learn more about the city and make Cities Skylines 2 the perfect sequel regarding how and where you play. So, that's a little introduction there. Evolution for players. So, how this is going to work is they're going to set up like questions, and then they're going to give us answers. And we're going to have screenshots go with them, but most of the screenshots we've seen, I think we've seen all the screenshots. So, alright, let's get into it. PC players will feel right at home with the controls of Cities Skylines 2, but the delight here is now console players and their needs have been top of mind since development began. Halakainen tells us that crafting a convenient console experience has been a crucial part of the game's design. So if you have a console, make sure you pay attention to this part. This part's going to be key for you. I think you're really going to like it. The game was designed for all platforms simultaneously, meaning it is the same base code, same UI, same achievements for all players. This allows for same kind of experience no matter on what device you decide to play on. Unlike its predecessor, Cities Skylines 2 has been developed for multiple platforms from the start. It doesn't matter if you want to design the perfect traffic network, the most efficient public services, or just build the beautiful skyline imaginable. Everything is more fun and more relaxing when you do it from your couch. I mean, you know, or a $300 gamer chair. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just comfortable. Anyway, the UI and controls have been expertly crafted and tested with controllers in mind. Halakainen tells us that you'll be able to navigate the UI seamlessly, whether you're using controller or a mouse and a keyboard. So, you know, that was another complaint from console players, is that the how you navigate the user interface on console just wasn't the best. It just wasn't the best. So, yeah, that's supposed to be all upgraded and nice now. So, Hooray, right? Okay. Whole new world. City Skylines 2 has been built to take on board all the lessons learned from the making of its predecessor, as well as fan feedback, in order to make it feel more alive than ever before. The most notable changes up front in City Skylines 2 is much bigger. Each map is made up of 441 tiles, which can be unlocked in any order you want. You can grow a continuous city from the starting tiles. You can grow a continuous city from the starting tiles. Create smaller separate areas connected by pre-built highways in the map or anything in between. Okay. The cities can become massive and your imagination is only the limit. Okay. Alright. They promise massive builds. Because you know what I'm saying? We're going to do it too. The visuals of Cities Skylines 2 take advantage of the latest graphic technologies as well, presenting the cities in much greater detail. Lighting is physics-based, and the sun's position depends on the latitude of the map, giving the game a more realistic look that strives to also replicate the lighting conditions of different areas around Earth faithfully. The simulation in Cities Skylines 2 has been overhauled and is much more detailed than before. The inhabitants of your city, be it citizens, vehicles, businesses, react to their environment, the changes around them, and have entire paths that you can observe. It supports a redesigned economic system which is built on real-life economic models. Real-life economic models, guys. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of people ask for a lot more in-depth management. It looks like we're gonna get that. This means that citizens of Cities Skylines 2 earn money and spend it on living, traveling, and activities in their free time. So they're actually like real simulated citizens. So like instead of just like where I had in one previous video where we watched this person just go to a bookstore and they stayed at the bookstore for like 6 months, they never left. Eventually, you know, the car despawns, stuff like that. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, not anymore. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Companies find locations with good connections to resources and access to the workforce. Companies find hold on. Companies find good connections, but this is not in quotes. It's not in quotes. I can't get too excited about that. And adjust their production in real time to help boost their profitability. Okay. I mean, I hope that's true. Companies find locations with good connections, or do we find that place for them? You know what I mean? Okay. The various new materials resources allow for a deeper business simulation as the companies sell, buy, import, and export and redefine the resources into the goods that are sold to citizens and other companies. The pathfinding and traffic AI have also been reworked to make for a more immersive experience. Vehicles can make decisions on the fly that will improve the flow of traffic, such as changing lanes, and will even try to give way to emergency vehicles passing by. That's a good detail. That's a really good detail. It's smarter, reactive, and makes for a hyper-realistic management. Oh, that's a good detail. Okay, another cool and new thing is the introduction of parking spaces, which really makes the city feel more realistic. Parking was so bad. It was so bad. But the citizens need to find parking space, and that will further drive up the importance of handling roads and traffic. Oh, so now they're going to flip it on us and say, "There's never just going to give you the parking space." If you don't have the parking space, traffic's going to back up. Oh my gosh. I guess we griped about it too much, guys. They said, "You wanted it? Here it is." Power to the people. Another striking new addition to Cities Skylines 2 is the Life Path feature, which allows you to track your citizens, who they are, what they do, and where they're going at any time. Each citizen has their own income and expenditures, and all of them are intertwined to affect the choices they make, such as where they live, where they want to shop, and how they want to get there. Okay. Citizens have been an integral part of Cities Skylines since the beginning, so Cities Skylines 2, we wanted to give them more agency through the advanced AI and simulation, as well as a way to meaningful voice their opinions about the city. Changing with the seasons. Seasons are a brand new feature in Cities Skylines, and they go far beyond your typical expectation of seeing the sun in the summer and snow in the winter. Halligan tells us Halakainen tells us that they'll recreate realistic weather patterns found on different sides of the globe, and updated pollution system where air pollution now takes wind direction into account, and groundwater options for freshwater pumping. Oh my god. So you can have a technically landlocked area, you know, there's no water at all, you can still access water by underground freshwater pumping. That's a good detail. But the pollution in the wind direction, oh my any industry is going to be so far away from my city. I'm going to have a highway right next to it and everything. There ain't going to be no problem. But you're just going to have a smog blowing up your city. Oh my god, okay. Seasons work differently on each map, as the exact position and latitude of the map defines how the weather and thus the seasons will affect the gameplay. Halakainen explains seasonal variation will have an impact on electricity consumption, traffic, and weather, which will give players additional problems to adjust to. Players can expect familiar changes at Cities Skylines 2, but the added depth in the simulation will provide new challenges to tackle for those that are well versed in crafting a digital metropolis. However, the AI is perfectly balanced to support newcomers of the series, and players can familiarize themselves with the game's wealth and features and assets at their own pace. Even with all this added up, the economy simulation is designed to balance itself out in most cases, in order to provide the player with a smooth player experience. Now, okay, I hope there's a way where you can do like extreme mode and you have to manage every detail. Now, if the economy ebbs and flows like normal, I'm fine with that too. That makes sense. But I would like to have like an extreme mode, you know what I mean? Just for some of us sick individuals. The economy simulation helps out beginners and newly found cities to succeed, but more experienced players can delve deeper into the simulation and work out its intricacies to fine-tune their city more. So whether you're a seasoned architect all ready to take your building game to the next level, or an aspirational overlord raring to put down your very first road tile, Cities Skylines 2 is poised to welcome you into the world, and is bigger, bolder, and you could never imagine. Okay, so that's the article, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of juicy stuff in that, and I'm, you know, the way that the traffic, I just, oh man, I can't wait for this game, guys. I don't know about you, I can't wait for this game. But go ahead and join Discord, man. You guys are gonna get exclusive content that way. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we're gonna be updating you guys on news pretty much daily at this point. We got a Dev Diary coming out. I think, what is it? In 2 days, 3 days, something like that. And you know, I love you guys. Until next time, piss off.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D.